and they just quit. That's awesome. Awesome. Quitting. Just gonna quit on me, and they just quit. Awesome. I am quitting.
Yeah. That was fun. Hello everyone, this is Rebirth. Welcome back to another episode of Shadowverse. As I said in the video before, I'm going to quickly make a list of cards to watch out for that might shake the meta. Only because I really don't want to go through all the cards, really. Shout out to OBS, still fucking my shit up as usual. So let's start with Meet the Levin Sisters. Put a Mina, Levin Vice Leader, Mona, Levin Mage, and Mena, Levin Duelist into your hand. In hand 7, put one of each into your hand and recover 6 play points. So basically this is the new chromatic duel. Mina is a 2/2 2-drop. Put a random Levin follower from your deck into your hand, so it's a Levin tutor, which is very powerful. There's Mona, recover 2 play points. If another allied Levin card is in play, recover 3 instead. And last but not least, you have Mena, which is a 3/2 with Rush. Fanfare, if a Levin card is in play, gain +1/+1, so it's going to be a 4/3 if you do it correctly, which should not be hard because there's a decent amount of 11 cards. So that's gonna be a card to look out for. This I'm 50/50 on, only because it's a less weaker version. Whirlwind Rhinoceros 1/1/1. They reprinted the Rhinoceros. Gains X plus X plus 0. X equals the number of allied Whirlwind Rhinoceros you play this match. If X is at least 5, gain Storm. And when you evolve at the end of turn, bounce it back to your hand. So this would be around deck all about bouncing this card back to your hand and then winning with it. But I think it's really hard to do. But if we find there's a decent amount of bounce back cards that have been released, and some that already exist, so I don't know, we'll see. Let's see what else. Golden Bell, it's the new draw card for Haven Craft. Countdown 3, Fanfare, heal for 1, draw 2, pretty self-explanatory, pretty good. Ilana, Purest Prayer, 2/2 with Ward, and when you evolve her, she summons in Lana's Prayer. Lana's Prayer is a 3 play point Haven Amulet. Whenever your leader is healed, everyone gets +1/+1. This was a meme, but in this expansion, it could be a very strong meme very quickly, so it's like, ooh, Seductress, you know? I feel like this can get very insane, most likely. Autoblade Patroller. This is a great card for Machina Swordcraft. If you have at least 2 other Machina cards in your hand, get +2/+2. If another allied Machina follower is in play, destroy an enemy follower. You can just literally have 2 other Machina cards in your hand, play this on turn 5, play this, then play the other Machina in your hand. This becomes a 6/6 that pops something for free when it evolves. So that's going to be pretty great. Nope, I'm not done. Miracle of Love. Summon either a Gentle Forest Beauty or an Irate Forest Beast. Gentle Forest Beauty is a 2/3 with Ward. And it gains Bane when there's a Beast on play. And the Irate Forest Beast is a 3/2 with Rush and gains Storm when a Beauty is in play. The danger in this card is not so that you're trying to like summon both and then, you know, play 2 other cards and give it +2/+2. Like if that happens, then there's a good chance you probably won the game. But the danger of this card is its versatility, because you can easily just play one or the other. Like on turn 3, you can play Fairy, Miracle of Love, evolve it, and it's what, this would become what? A 4/5, a 6/7. It becomes a 6/7 with Ward. I think that's pretty, that's pretty crazy on turn 3, so I don't know. You know, with Beauty and the Beast, it's never, it's always something with these two. Here's Trader's Duke. Oh, excuse me, yeah, take a quick drink of water. Sorry about that. Urius Trader's Duke, 3/1/5. Notice his stats become a 5/5 when he evolves. Cause, sure. Vampire, Vengeance is active for you. Gain the ability to evolve for 0 evolution points. Whenever an enemy follower comes into play, deal 1 damage to the enemy leader and restore 1 defense to your leader. So ping something for 1, heal yourself for 1, which is even stronger than the 2-drop version that was first released. Also has an additional effect when it evolves. During your turn, when this follower attacks and destroys an enemy follower, if this follower is not destroyed, restore 4 defense to this follower. So, very good source of life gain. Very powerful, extraordinarily powerful, card to use in Vengeance. I'm making a Vengeance deck. This is the first deck I'm making, and I'm so here for it. Cannot wait. This card is fucking excellent. Let's see. Anything else? No. Deck Smite. It's a banish card. Both banish a follower or amulet. Very important. Both players draw a card. So I feel like this card is going to be used quite a bit. I don't see why not, considering what it does. Azazel the Depraved. Fanfare. If deal 2 damage to an enemy follower, if Vengeance is active for you, deal 6 damage instead. Evolve. Change your leader's maximum defense to 10, which puts you in Vengeance. Give your leader the following effect. Can't take more than 3 damage at a time. This effect is not stackable and lasts for the rest of the match. So, boom, you're just in Vengeance for the rest of the game. Also going into my deck, I would prefer another card, which we will see at the end of this video. But this card is it's pretty good. Calhoun Marksman. When your leader's defense is restored, deal 1 damage to all enemy followers. We don't really care about that, even though that's kind of broken. When it evolves, restore 2 defense to your leader. Whenever your leader's defense is restored, deal 2 damage to all enemy followers. Deal 2. That's a lot. That's a lot to do. And it gets full Evo stats, which I don't think should have happened. I will call you later, Oni. But yeah, so this card is going to be a thing. Tenko Shrine, even when Tenko Shrine rotates out, I think we'll be just fine. They definitely just make cards that will firmly replace it. Let's go to the man, the myth, the legend himself, which I'm just gonna create because I know I'm gonna make a deck about him as much as I hate him. Ooh. Sorry. Albert, Levin Champion. Storm, 5/5 with Storm. Vampire Enhanced 9. Randomly put different Levin followers, excluding Albert Levin Champion, from your deck into play until your area is full. Strike whenever this follower attacks, gain +1. If another allied Levin card is in play. Yeah, Evolution has full evolution stats. So basically what's going to happen is he's going to be an Arthur, pull all these Levin followers, and then it hits you in the face for 7. And all you can do is cry. That's literally what he's doing. There's another follower, a silver follower, a 2-drop 2/2 that gives the ability for 11 followers to evolve for free. So you can evolve this and do 9 damage without spending an evolution point. So I can make the argument this card is actually way more broken, and it was a total mistake to make this card. And Sword Path is going to be everywhere, down my throat, and I'm just going to be miserable. So, yay! Let's see. Not much to say about Erasmus. 6/4/6. End of your turn, 4 damage to random enemy follower. At the end of your turn, deal 4 damage to enemy leader. He just does a shit ton of damage to the face. I love it. I would really, yeah, I like this card just because of that. Enough said. Finally, Forestcraft, getting a good forest legendary. The Omnis Prime Okami, 4/5 with Storm. Return 2 other allied cards to your hand. Summon X Okami. X equals the number of cards returned. So this can kind of pair well with the Rhinoceros. Oh, excuse me. Whenever an allied Okami comes into play, give it Rush. 4/5 with Storm. 2 3/4s. That whenever an allied follower comes into play, the game +1/+0. That's not important. What's important is that it's 2 3/4s with Rush and a 4/5 with Storm. Pretty damn good if I do say so myself. Let's see. Awida, the Pirate Queen. So 8/4, randomly summon 2 of the followings: a Cannoneer. 2/1 with Rush puts a Gilded Boots in your hand, a Buccaneer. 1/3 a Drain, so healing, and gives you a Gilded Goblet for more healing, and Marine Raider. A 2/2, and whenever it attacks, it deals 1 damage to a follower. Last words, put a Gilded Blade into your hand. So all these cards give you loot. And whenever you play a loot card for the first time on each of your turns, summon a Pirate and a Viking. So turn 8, you play this card, play a loot card, and then you got a 5/5, a 3/2 with Storm, and a 2/3 with Ward. So it's a 10/10 on turn 8 with Storm and Ward in 3 bodies, which I think is pretty fucking dumb, but alright. Rock out. Rock out, Swordcraft. Artifact Duplicator, 7-drop 5/5. Randomly summon a copy of different artifact followers destroyed during this match until your area is full. So essentially, it is an Arthur before artifact. So yeah, you know, King Arthur existing, I thought it'd been only cool if that was like the only time King Arthur could exist. But now I'm starting to see that other classes are doing the same thing. They're just like, oh, flood the battlefield, and bleh, which I'm like, eh. I'm not the hugest fan of, to be honest, but it's whatever. Magna Giant. Accelerate 1, put a random Machina card from your deck into your hand. Ward. Fanfare, deal X damage to all enemy followers. X equals number of allied Machina followers destroyed during this match. So it's just Magna Legacy, except a better version, because it's 7/5/5 with Ward. That clears the field. So, yeah. That's a thing. Olivia, the Blackened Wing. Recover X play points. X equals the number of allied followers evolved during this match. So, no matter what, you most likely will always get, like, either you spent no evo points and you play her, or you spent evo points and you get them back. Whenever you play another follower for the first time on each of your turns, oh, another follower, so not this one, give the ability to evolve for 0 evolution points. So you have to kill this, or else just free evos for days, I guess. Hulking Dragon Newt, Rush Ward, can't take more than 1 damage at a time. So it's basically, oh, and when you evolve it, same stats but can't be destroyed by spells and effects. So it's essentially the roly-poly on crack cocaine, and Dragon is nuts. It's getting nuts again. It's getting really nuts again. Seductress Vampire. Oh, I'm just gonna go ahead and make one of her. Oh god, look how pretty she is. She looks like Morgana, TBH. During your turn, when this card is added to your hand from your deck, if Vengeance is not active for you, reveal it and then banish it. Vengeance is active for you for the rest of your match, for the rest of this match, even if your leader's defense is more than 10. Fanfare, deal 4 damage to an enemy, restore 4 defense to your leader. Huh? Like, this card right here is the reason why ooh, she's blonde and she evolves. Interesting. Anyways, so this is the remake of the Temptress Vampire, who was a 9/9, a 9/5/5, and she hit someone in the face for 5, and you gained 5 life back. So yeah, this is way more broken. You could just have perma vengeance. So yeah, This is fun. This is a fun card. This is the main reason why I'm doing Control Blood or Vengeance Blood, because I honestly miss Control Blood like a lot, and now I feel like it's gonna be back with all this craziness happening. So, yatta! Let's see what else. We have Zeus the Supreme. Randomly activate one of the following effects. X times X equals the number of allied followers evolved during this match. Restore 5 defense to your leader. Gain +3 and the ability to ignore enemy followers' wards. Excuse me. Gain +2, +1 in Storm. Gain +1, +2 in Bane. Gain +0, +3 and Ward. I think how this goes off is if you evolve 5 times, you'll gain all 4. But if you evolve like 3 times, you will gain 3 of these 5. I don't think they stack, because if they did, this would be a bad card, and I don't think that's how it works. So I'm curious to see how it actually works in gameplay. No one really knows. Well, they probably do now because everyone's playing, but that's neither here nor there. And last but not least, Hades, the Father of Purgatory. Accelerate 6. Deal 3 damage to all followers. Summon a Path of Purgatory. Put a 7 play point Hades, Father of Purgatory, without Accelerate, into your deck. Last word, summon a Path to Purgatory. Gain 6 shadows. So, yeah. So basically, it's a shadow deck. You get Path to Purgatory, which was 30 shadows. Yeah, 6 damage to everything if you have 30 shadows. So you're gonna use this with Hinterland Ghouls and like just 2-co like people, like just 2-co your opponent. So I'm excited to use this deck as well, but I think that's going to be it. If anyone cares to comment, let me know if you prefer me covering cards this way, because this is certainly easier for me. We're still under the 20-minute mark, which is a godsend, but if you feel that way too, then by all means, like, comment, and subscribe. Check out our Twitter, check out our Discord, it's diggity dope, and more importantly, check out Twitch, because after all, it is Twitch. Next video, I can almost guarantee it's either going to be Sword, because whatever, and or more likely Control Blood, because I just love Control Blood so much. Thank you guys so much for watching. This has been Drooby-Doo from DNA Reviews. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to playtest the hell out of all these decks as soon as I'm liquefying everything. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll catch you next video.